Morning, everybody. It depends on where you are. It's either good morning, good afternoon. I was about to start speaking in French, whatever, uh, and evening. Uh, we just welcome you for joining us today. We're glad to be here, and I want to say welcome to LKM Kingdom Living, Leslie's Lessons Learned. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah. And today we have awesome guests with us. We have, what's your name?
Marquise.
And we have Team Childs. Child. Did I put it up there, the S? It's
hmm
up there. Okay. So we're going to start with a quick clip, but it's an amazing clip to lead into what we'll be talking about today. Uh, nope, I didn't do that right. I forgot to share. That might help. Okay.
I got it. It's not doing it.
It sure isn't.
How?
Okay, let's stop
Now.
it. Let's stop it for 1 minute and see why it's not doing it. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's it. Oh no, that's where we needed to go.
I found a key.
1 minute, everybody.
I found a key.
Okay.
Where does key belong to?
La, 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 la. It's not really a key. Uh, isn't that? See, that's what happens when when you need an editor, you need a producer, and all that good stuff. And you're trying to be it all yourself. Let's see if it'll work this time. Stop.
Why? Tell me why.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's been working all the time. I don't know why. Okay.
Has to do with the key, maybe.
So for some reason,
It won't play.
not right now. We're going to get it while you guys are talking. We're going to get it together. If you could take a moment and introduce yourself. Look, y'all, it's a family affair today. Hey, Alfreda, and welcome to everybody that has joined us. We are here live in living color with the Child's family. And they're going to be talking about their amazing weekend they had this weekend. So introduce yourselves. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Tiff. And I'm Cam.
And we're Team Childs. So thank you, Auntie L, for having us on the show. So we had an amazing weekend. But this weekend actually started for us in 2016. So in 2016, Tiff and I started our health journey. And our health journey encompassed us losing weight, doing different things to become more holistic. And nutrition is such a major part of what we do each and every day. So one of the things that I found out during that period is that have a nut allergy, and a lot of products that I had been consuming have different versions of nuts in it. So trail mix is one of the things that I really enjoy. I like to snack, and I couldn't find one on the market. Couldn't find one on the market that had no nuts in it. So instead of doing without, I decided to put something together that would give me that same trail mix crunch, the flavor and stuff. So what came about was the no nuts energy mix, as you can see Cam is presenting right now.
Yeah. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you, Cam. Okay, thank you, sir. So as you know, so basically this was something that I had created for myself. It wasn't an intention to become a product. So one day I was at the gym and I was eating some, and a friend of ours asked about it, wanted to try it, and said that you should be selling this, that you should share it with other people. And that's what we did. So people in the gym started buying it and buying it and buying it, and it became a semi business in a sense. But we kind of just went along with it. So my Flamingo Queen over here kind of pushed me out there and said that we should be, it should become a product. And it has been a product of love for us ever since. And what we do from the ingredients, premium ingredients, because we call it a trail mix, but it's more than a trail mix. And to be honest with you, the revelation came to me earlier was that the Nonutz mix is our calling card to plant seeds.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. But you know what? That's good what you said, because I know when I go into the store, because of my blood type, that I don't need peanuts and I don't need cashews, and I love them both. But it is so hard to find a mix, Enengy or trail mix, whatever you want, that does not have that combination. So I understand and I get it, and yeah, that's why I love them. Only problem is I don't have no bag to show you right now. Hint, hint. And yeah, I eat up mine too quick. I try to savor it. I do. I try to savor it, eat a little bit at a time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. So I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Save it.
Yes, I try to save it. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that we really enjoy is to see people's reactions, to see people's reactions to it. Because a lot of folks, that when we present it to them, because this is what we really enjoyed doing the event, was we gave out samples. So people had an opportunity to taste it and see for themselves, even the ones that didn't like trail mix or didn't like certain pieces of that trail mix, was wowed by it. And one of the reactions was, it was a nonverbal reaction that I always saw, was that their head would go like that, and they would start smiling.
How would their head go?
Their head would go like this.
I think that video that I'm about to show, that's how your head was going. So let's see. I think I got it to work now. So let's see.
Yeah, I know.
What I love about it is, coming to something like this is an amazing opportunity for those who aren't vegan, and so they can try all of the different possibilities here.
Yeah.
Because just trying it and tasting it for yourself, that's the best seller of any type of product anyway.
Well, this was the festival's 8th year. Also this weekend.
So they were able to be recorded, or go ahead and talk about it, because I'm about twisted in my words right at the moment.
So what you just shared was a news clipping from the Vegan Soul Fest 2023 Vegan Soul Fest in Baltimore, Maryland, at West Covington Park. So I'm gonna say that it was a blessing to be able to do that, but it was so many things there that a lot of people probably didn't see, other than me being the yes man. But my Flamingo Queen did a phenomenal job in how she presented what the festival was about. Tiff, if you want to share.
Yeah. So what was really amazing about being at the 2023 Vegan Soul Fest this year was it was an amazing time for so many different vendors with some awesome and amazing products to show up in one location where people can just come and try what they had, products and services. It wasn't just about food. It was a lot about education as well, teaching about different health and wellness topics. You had people also doing yoga and stretches and meditation and everything like that. It was amazing music, food. It was a family-friendly spot. it was just amazing to be a part of that,
It was really fun.
and just to go into the community, meet so many amazing people, um, created relationships with other businesses and vendors there, and we got to touch the community, and it was such an amazing experience. We can't hear you.
I guess you can. I'm muted. I'm muted. I think that one of the things that I thought that was so interesting is that they said that it's been going on for 8 years,
For 8 years.
and you just found out about it this year.
Just found out about it this year, and this probably was the largest that they had. They had to have at least over 15,000 people there.
So I think, and also just talk about how it all was orchestrated by God and what He did while y'all were there. And then I want you to talk a minute about what's actually in your mix, if you don't mind.
Okay, we sure will.
Oh yeah.
I think Cameron wanted to say something briefly.
Go ahead, Cam.
I also helped put the labels on and seal the bags too.
Look, you was working it out, okay? So before y'all go forth, I want Cam to talk about what that experience was like for him being there. And I heard you worked so hard that I can't wait to hear what your bonus is gonna be for the hard work you did.
Well, I am getting paid for overtime, so yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, I really worked hard on this stuff, and it felt nice to do something for my parents' business.
So, what did you do at the festival?
Oh, I also went around passing out flyers to people and getting them onto the vending place where my parents were.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I also heard that you got a photographer to come over. I want you to tell me what that experience was like for you.
I wasn't really able to see because I was so busy passing out flyers.
I hear you.
But yeah, I did get but yeah, I did get yeah.
Did it make you feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I when I heard that you were so phenomenal there, I said he's got to come on with you guys, because now it's really a family affair. All of y'all work together. You've been working all weeks, getting the things together, making sure things was proper and right, and you were hung right in there. So my hat is off to you. Thank you so much, sir, for being such a team player.
We saw him move in such an amazing space. It just wowed us because he took the initiative to take the flyers. He did tell us, he was like, "Mom, Dad, I'll be right back." And we're like, whoa, it's a whole lot of people out here, and just to release him. And we had eyes on him, but he was working that crowd, educating them about what we had to offer. He was just an amazing. Even before we started, he actually gathered us and had prayer with us before the function even started. So, he is such a blessing to us. Cam, we love you so much. Our medium king, we love you so much. And thank you.
Learning how to be a leader. That's amazing. That's awesome. So, so tell us what that experience was like for you guys.
Okay, I'll jump in there. So the experience for us was, one, understanding the concept. So you see Teamchilds. So for us, it's teach, empower, assist, and motivate. And that's what we did. We came together. We were able to formulate a plan, and the plan was executed. But it was God, who is our manager, our coach, and I'm talking in sports terms, who set us up to run the play and to be able to be successful. And the provision and the favor that came out of this weekend was major and amazing from day one, from the fact that we were picked as featured vendors, from being placed at the number 5 spot at the main entrance to be placed by 2 vendors on each side of us that were very supportive and helpful, and also has extended out to us to be able to bring Nonutz to other people outside of this event. We made so many connections, and one of the common denominators that came from it was when people came to us was our energy. It was how Tiff and I come together and flow. It was what they saw with Cam. It was what they saw with the people that was within our area that they felt and resonated with. Because when you look at some of the things, this was our first time being there, and we're just a small business with one item, one product, but it was more to it. It was our ministry. It was us sharing our journey and our stories, because everything that we share has a story behind it, whether it's We Don't Quit, We Finish, whether it's Nonutz Energy Mixx, whether it's how we, show up and communicate with each other. I'm talking about Tiff and I, because for us to, and people don't know the background, but for us to pull something off like this and be sane doing it, I mean, it was so many bells and whistles, from going to getting there to producing. The whole, month up to that required a lot of work to get to this one thing. And God blessed us in so many ways. And there were witnesses there to see it, people that are close to us, to see that we were moving in a way that we normally move, and people resonated with that. So the connections.
Yeah, that was good. Now, you do have something else you're working on that you're going to have to start producing, because now this is coming full circle. So now you got to start putting that other product together. He has another product as well that I think is more or less personal, or he might take it to the gym. I don't know. The energy bars.
Yes. Yeah. So we do have other products that has been developed, and they're ready to go. We were just trying to focus mainly on this Nonutz
Energy Mixx.
On the Energy Mixx.
Oh yeah. and it's a part of that same process. It's just another variation of it that'll allow us to be able to reach more people, because this is what it really comes down to. Even though it's a product, what we understand is it allows us to be able to reach more people and help more people with what we're presenting. Because again, like I said, it is our calling card to plant seeds, for us to be able to show up as our authentic selves, to be able to be intentional and do the things that God has put in us. The gifts, the assignment is what we're doing. People see a product, people see services, but it's actually our calling and our assignment.
Much deeper.
Created. Oh yeah, it's so much deeper.
And what I love the most about our product is, well, so many things that I love about it, but
it's family owned.
Yes, it is family owned.
Yes.
That's right. That's very important, Kim. They need to know that.
But also, for those that have nut allergies, there's so many people with nut allergies, especially, kids and stuff, children.
Thank you.
Children.
I heard Rick say something too about a calling. But go ahead.
You're breaking up.
You frozen. Everybody
frozen.
Joking. But there was a need there, and like Rick had mentioned earlier, when we started our health journey, it was really hard trying to find a healthy snack option, and to have this amazing product, and it's a premium product, like really good quality whole foods in it, and then to find something that does not have nuts in it,
Yeah, that's hard.
It's so major, you know, and we could not find it, so we had to create it, and that's how it was birthed. And um, if you have not tried the product, you will not. You will not
Thank you.
go
Thank
back to any other trail mix. We had so many people stop past the booth. They was like, "Oh no, I don't do trail mixes," and I just challenged them. I said, "Hey, just you know, try it." And they tried it, and you know, many people said like this was the best trail mix they have ever had. We had an amazing queen stop past our booth, and I have to tell this story because I stood in her shoes. I don't like raisins. I never like raisins.
I just ate a whole handful.
Yeah. I don't like raisins, but raisins is one of the fruit inside of our product, and I stood in the space with her and I talked to her, and I was like, she was like, I haven't had a raisin in over 13 years. And the only reason why I had that was because her son, which was a baby, had threw a raisin and it ended up in her mouth. That's the only reason why it entered her mouth.
Wow.
But I stood there with her and I said, hey, I'm here with you. Would you try it? I would not try it for the same reason as you. And she tried it. And she was like, it's so amazing. But that was so huge for her. Like, it's huge. And I was so glad that I got to experience that with her in that space. And, she was sold at that point. But,
Well, I'm going to need a bag like this.
oh, look, people want buckets and gallons of it. And it's not just the trail mix, people are using it at the top, or like people are putting it on their salads. They are putting it in their yes, baby.
That's right. Cam, what did you put yours in the other day?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, pancakes.
Pancakes. Yes. He put it in his pancakes the other day, and his mom said it was delicious.
Absolutely delicious. No, baby.
Pancake.
Yeah. You don't have to get it right now. But also, you can put it in your yogurt, your oatmeal, and your smoothies, your breakfast tops, ice cream. Yeah. People are baking with it. We have a couple of chefs that actually use it in their products. So the options are just everywhere. Like,
yeah,
it's everywhere.
So what's in it? What's in it?
I'll jump in here. So we call it a trail mix, but it's more than a trail mix. Like what Tiff just said and Cam just said, you can use it in so many ways. So 2 seeds, which is pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, which provide protein, carbs, and healthy fats, along with vitamins and minerals. Then you add 5 fruits, which is 1, raisins, cherries, blueberries, goji berries, and cranberries. And then you add what we call as a secret sauce is ginger. Ginger is great for your gut health and inflammatory. So all of these, and this is when we would show people this, we know everybody has probably tried it individually, all these different components of Nonutz Energy Mix, and probably didn't think anything about it. It wouldn't be as good as they think. But once, and the process that we put it together is why it works. Mm-hmm. And it still amazes me today, after 6 years of starting with it, I can sit down and eat it and not have any control. And the love is what I really get from it, because I'm a creative person. I love to draw. So when I'm putting the mix together, it's like art. I'm looking at the colors and stuff that come together. And I believe that's what people
you do with food.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's what people feel from it. It's not just a product, it's a labor of love. And that's how it was created. Because like I said, again, if it was left up to me, I'd be the only one eating it. but I know that it serves a purpose. It's out there for a reason, and that's why we're presenting it the way that we do. And again, like I said, the provision and favor that has come just from this product itself, but there's so many other things that Teamchilds does. It's so many stories behind that name that will definitely be a part of this journey.
So many entities, many
Yes.
entities.
Yes.
And Ashley said, "Oh shucks, you had her until you said Ginger."
Let me
Minister
say
Wanda.
Let me say that.
Mhm.
So, Ashley, I want to challenge you to try the product,
Mhm.
order the product, and try the product. And when you get the product, put it in your hand and make sure that you have everything, every individual thing in your hand, and take
Send
it
a
together.
picture. Send a picture to her.
See, he's telling you to send your testimony that you tried.
And you have to prove it. But many people stop by the booth. They didn't like ginger. They don't like raisins. Oh no, I don't like goji berries. I don't like this. I don't like that. And all I did was say, I encourage you to try it. Everybody that tried it loved the product.
Yes.
It was one person that came past and he was like, "Oh, I can't do it because I'm allergic to blueberries." And we was like, "Yeah, you are not going to try this." Right. But outside of that, everyone that stopped past our booth and tried it enjoyed our trail mix, and many of them said this was the best trail mix they have ever had.
Well, where the blueberries come in at?
The blueberries are in there.
There's blueberries in there?
Yes, they are.
There's only one thing I know that's in there.
And what's that?
What's that?
My chocolate.
Well, people don't know.
You putting out the top
we
secret mix now. See. All right, you breaking up again.
I was trying not to.
She's breaking up. Wait a minute.
Breaking up again.
No.
I
do what I want.
You're supposed to pause.
You're supposed to freeze and pause. But yes,
y'all did that when y'all
you trying to add more work. We trying to get one thing out.
Sometimes we will do.
It's a specialty, y'all. Y'all can't have it yet. It's a specialty. Maybe one day. But I just had to throw that in there since they come out and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
It's a family affair.
See, we're gonna have you manufacture. We're gonna have you over here manufacture.
Minister Wanda says she ordered hers. I need a bigger bag, she said.
Yeah.
So I ordered two. Thank you, Minister Wanda.
And we may end up having to go to a larger bag.
I think we will.
May end up. I think we'll probably end up doing that
because
Okay, I will try, and Cam, I will send a pic to your mom.
Okay.
Good.
Because just after you see the countless things you can do with it, you will definitely want this in rotation. So we do have it on it's not called auto ship. What is it called?
Oh, subscription.
Yes, we do have a subscription base where you can choose how often you want it sent out to you. What I love about it as well, we do a lot of meal prep as well. So we actually use this as part of our meal prep snacking options also.
Yeah, this is good. So let me see. I didn't read. I want to say, go back up and see some of the comments.
You like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe this one.
So Alfreda, Rick, and Tiff, gave him overtime and more. He definitely earned it. Awesome job, Cam.
He definitely earned overtime. Because I asked him, I said, "Where's your time sheet? Did you clock in?" He said, "Wait, I'm getting paid for this. I said, absolutely,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
getting
Oh,
paid for
definitely.
that. But he worked all the way to in the wee hours of the morning. It was 3 a.m.
It was 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, it was.
Oh my goodness. You was going to bed and I was getting up. Yeah, I'm just trying to. My
And-
friend said you gotta save it.
Stuff I did.
Is that the video, Minister Wanda? They're saying bring in the dollars, Cam. Okay, Cam, with the money. There was something else I seen. Okay, I should have said it when I seen it, but uh, let me see. Uh,
Okay.
let's see. I don't know. I tried to take a picture of you guys. Um, hopefully it'll come out. So Renee said yes. That I think she said I got to go back and find it, but she said yes. We need buckets. She said. And what's his book? Whose book? Oh, that's another show, Alfreda. Another show. Yeah. When you come on by yourself, you can show your book.
Not yet. I still need copywriting stuff.
So Renee said that's a great idea. Put it in my salad.
Yeah.
Miss Renee said, "Hey Cam." Yep. So there was one Minister Wanda said, Yahweh is the best strategic marketer and promoter. So he certainly is, and we see it in action through Teamchilds, and we're glad that they were able to come on today. Is there something else you want to say? Seems like something was left out. You said so much this morning. How the favor was with you. You said that you had people come in and get down. People come in and there you go, mommy. Came to see you. You had Leslie. You had
No, Sydney came.
Sydney came out. Yeah, she came all the way from Jersey to support you, and that was amazing. So, yeah.
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 We had some amazing support from family and friends.
Yes.
Locally and afar. So
yeah.
you are appreciated. Thank you for pouring into our business.
And I wanted to just say one thing too. I wanted to add that the other part that came out in this, and we know this was all God, that the logo was created by Tiff and I. It was
right.
Each individually had a vision of what we saw, and we sat down and we put it together. We created it together. And I say that because that's what was focused on in the news video. So that's when I say about favor, when I talk about provision, for them to focus on something that's going to be presented, but they don't know the backstory behind it. All they see is the colors and the shapes and all of that. But this was a God's creation, because Tiff and I sat down, and like I said, our dynamic doesn't allow us to be able to sit down, and that's even another story, another lessons learned. For us to be able to sit down.
Go ahead.
Let me say this too: for us to be able to sit down and come into agreement,
right?
If it was 6 years ago, it probably wouldn't have happened. So
it wouldn't have happened with love,
right? It wouldn't have showed up,
right?
So that's the thing. This logo is a creation of love. It was put together by two people that had the same vision and was able to come together, and that's so important for us to be able to say that. And that's another story, again, as we are doing each and everything along with Teamchilds, because, again, it's about teaching, empowering, assisting, and motivating. Go ahead, my flamingo queen.
It was really interesting about about the logo because I was at work actually. I was at work at the hospital and I had this thought. I didn't see it, but I had the thought, and I was like, let me just put it down on paper. So I drew out what I was thinking. And on my ride home, I had called Rick. I said, I have this idea for the logo. And he said, I had this vision for one that I got last night. It was like the same night, right? So I was like, you lie. I know you lie. And he was like, no, for real. And I said, let me see it. Draw it out for me. Draw it out. So mine was already on paper. And when I saw his, I was blown away. I was like, whoa. For us to have visions that was so similar, that had to be God. I said, oh yeah, that's God. Like everything else prior to then, it was a wrap. And I was like, nah, God is literally, like, God is really into the intricacies of the details of every part of our life on the spiritual, mental, and physical approach. And for me to visually see that was amazing. Like, because I said, Rick, God gave us both the same vision for our logo. So it was stamped at that point.
So think about it though. You tried to get other people to do it.
Yes, we did hire a graphic designer to
and it didn't pan out.
It did not pan out, right.
And then you had to turn around and had to come full circle back into you guys' hands.
Yes.
Nobody gets the credit. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's amazing because if you never became the team, and if it was just something you said out of your mouth that y'all were, it would never come together. But because of the unity that comes within it, it brings everything full circle. I think that's amazing. And I love y'all's money shirts over there and looking like money, a whole lot of money going on over there. Got all the green money behind you, the plants, and they look alive.
This week, I put water in it. I put water in there. Wait a minute. Wait.
So, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on, man. Y'all are going to be in Whole Foods. I see y'all are going to be in
We
store.
receive it. Yes.
You said it in the beginning. You was like, you said it's a whole food.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what you said in the beginning. It's a whole food.
It's a very healthy, premium product.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
Mm-hmm. So, if you don't have anything else, I'm trying to decide which way to close out. I want y'all to say your little saying again. I'm trying to decide if I want to close out with the video again for those that did not see it.
Yeah.
I didn't. It wasn't. That's what I need to do, Kim.
So that's a good idea. But yes, for those that would love to purchase our product, we will put a link on.
Yeah, I put it up there.
Okay, the link is on there where you can purchase.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a 6-ounce bag and the 3-ounce bag.
Yeah. Thank you. We need to know that. So listen, those of you that need to know, it's a 3-ounce. You can get it in the 3 ounces, or you can get it in the 6 ounces. And Cam is very informative, keeping things together and on top. I appreciate that so much, Cam.
My toes.
Yes.
So, and who are you again? That's y'all got your.
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Hydrated.
Matter of fact, we didn't see you drink any water.
Oh, I got it right here. I've just been trying to wait till I got off. I got it. You know, I always got it. It's a half a thing. I didn't finish it. I'm just waiting.
Happy.
Yeah.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Tiff.
And I'm Cam.
And we're Teamchilds.
Right now, let me close with the video. For those of you that didn't get to see it, let me see if I can get it up loud enough.
opportunity for those who aren't vegan, and so they can try all of the different possibilities here.
Yes.
You know, because just trying it and tasting it for yourself, that's the best seller of any type of product anyway.
Well, this was the festival's 8th year. Also this week.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This was great. And no, Ashley. Ashley was like a Monday. No, but we had to work to put this on while it was still fresh. So thank you guys. You can go get some rest now. You've had a long weekend. You had a long week because y'all was working it out all week long for this to make everything professionally. Uh,
Wanda Force says that all of those are hair growth stimulants. People have no idea how pumpkin and ginger stimulates hair growth by feeding and nourishing the follicles.
Thank you, because I don't even see that.
Thank you.
That's an amazing benefit to know. Thank you, Miss Wanda.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Miss Wanda is the hair care specialist, right?
So I guess I need to eat
Thank
more.
you, Miss Wanda.
I guess I need to eat more of it.
You
Then.
really do.
So
I'm gonna stomach
Yes.
that as well. What's this?
So yeah, that's good. Yeah, Wanda and Minister Wanda and Rick are supposed to be coming together to come on and do talk about men's beard and stuff. Just
Okay.
waiting for her to have give me a date so we could kind of set that up. So you will see her back. Well, she'll be on Sunday, and she'll be on the following Sunday with Team Childs, and when they'll be back on for part 2 of their sessions of what about 3 weeks ago, like that, something like that. So yes, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited for where you're going and what you're doing. And I'm excited that you're doing it as a family. You know, you hear a lot of people say they're doing a business as a family, but the family doesn't get along. So in the background, there's a lot of fighting, cussing, screaming, and I mean, literally fighting going on. And that's not your case, you know. So, and that's not your portion. So I appreciate you stimulating what Yahweh is doing for y'all and being freely sharing this information. So, yeah, I wanted to get it on here. Listen, the reason why I brought them on, because, you know, on usually Tuesday or Thursday, we're doing something for health care. We're doing something for the body. And this is something for the body. This is something to help you, those of you. And even if you don't have a nut allergy, I recommend that you try it. You will enjoy it. And yeah, you'll enjoy it. So look, I put the link in there. Let me see if I can put it in there again. For, for those of you that didn't get it. No, okay, it's gone. I don't know. So I'll get it and I'll put it back in there again. But thank you so much for coming on and being willing to share your story. Your story is amazing. Just to see you go through the process, you were able to also, let's see what this does. There you go. You were also able to represent 1212 real good, you know. So thank you for that. And thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you on Thursday. I have Nikki Howard coming on Facebook Live on Thursday. And then Sunday, it'll be Minister Wanda and my daughter Ashley coming on. And we'll just wait and see what Yahweh's going to do. So until the next time, shalom. Have an amazing week. And remember, I love you. We love you. But most of all, Yahweh loves you. Keep your head up. Keep it moving. Don't stop.